Hey everybody, so we're so excited to be doing another story time with you. I thought we would talk a little bit about Jet's 5-year plan.
My 5 years plan.
Your 5 years plan. So after Jet and I had dated for a little while, Jet had just basically told me, hey, these are my plans. I'd like to be married, have a house, and have a child within 5 years. And it was just you weren't getting any younger, you said, and you had to start thinking about.
I was 25 and I knew the moment I'm not dating for fun. I'm dating to find a good husband and baby's daddy. So I just want to put it ahead of time because, I don't want to say most Americans are. They're dating for fun. So I'm like, if that work for you, because I dating for find a family, I'm going to start a family. If that doesn't work for you, I'm not going to waste my time. And he agreed with it, so we continued on.
Yeah, and it was funny because I was in a band. Actually, I was in a couple bands in Seattle. So out rocking around, and Jet and I would go to all these different shows, and sometimes we wouldn't get back until 4 a.m. We'd drive 4 hours to go do a show at a big college area. And so I was doing the kind of the rock and roll thing, and it was kind of funny because every year Jet would tell me, hey,
you're not Bon Jovi.
You're not Bon Jovi anymore. You're not going to be Bon Jovi.
You're not going to be Bon Jovi.
You have 4 more years left.
I remember the reason make you quit your band.
Well, what was
it wasn't me.
I don't remember.
It wasn't me. And I remember I was probably like 7-8 months into pregnant. And before I was pregnant, when he go to the band play, had a show, I always go with him because I don't want he drive by himself after.
You were afraid that I would be too tired.
Yeah, so I'll go with him, even 2 a.m., 3 a.m., I'll drive the way home. But I was pregnant 7 months or 8 months into it, and he had a show. I was at my mom's house, stay at my mom's house, and I remember the night you came midnight, and you picked me up, and you told me you decide you quit your band, and I said, what's going on? You said on the way to pick me up, and you got stopped by a cop.
Mm-hmm.
You were not speeding. It just suspicious. My mom's apartment is like little road, and someone drive like after midnight, so you got stopped to ask. I remember they asked you.
Asked me if I had been drinking.
Yes.
I said no, but I told him I was coming home to a show and I have my pregnant wife at home. And
I remember the part.
He lit me up. He let me have it really good. That why am I out playing rock star when I have a pregnant wife at home? So that kind of made me think a little bit. And
yeah, you told me you're quitting.
Yeah, I told her. I said, yeah, I'll go ahead and leave the band and spend, make sure I'm spending those nights home with you.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, to this day, I still miss it. I miss playing guitar. I miss singing. And Maddox would love for me to go in a band. I told Jet that I might be might be doing a band here soon. But
you
we'll
did
see.
when Maddox was 3. Let's continue.
When Maddox
Why we
was
talk
3?
about a band? So your older band member, they called you back. They missed you. They wanted you to go back. And as wife, I don't want to tell him, say, no, you cannot go because he's not my son or any kind. I said, okay, tell me the reason you want to go. He said, well, Maddox is 3 now, and not baby anymore. And I miss that, and I need a boy's time. I need a me time. And I said, okay, if you want your time, and I will have my me time. So if you agree on, every time you go practice, you take Maddox with you, and I have girls' nights. He said, okay. So when time comes and he first practiced, you took Maddox with you.
I did.
Brought him ear, muff, stuff.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And they went. Afterwards, he told me, he said, he's never going to go again. And I said, why? You still remember?
I do. I felt so out of place. Vocally, it was fine. Like I was ready to rock. It was a hard rock band, but I just looking at the other members in the band, and someone had like real tight leather pants, and their hair was all teased, and they were just all looking total rock star. I just felt so out of place, having been a dad and just jeans and a t-shirt kind of guy now. It felt weird stepping back in that role of tight pants and shirts and having my hair done a certain way, and just being that rock star.
Or you can start dad's band.
a daddy band.
Yeah. Daddy band.
That'd be fun.
Papa band.
And we could sing daddy songs. Whatever that
Like kids, children's song.
And that was it. And she wouldn't hound me or anything like that. She just waited till the end of the year. So she gave me full freedom of being a boyfriend for an entire year. And then it would be, you have 3 years left. And she would literally count down every year.
The time's taken.
And then I'll never forget the 5th year. She's like, we're going on the 5th year. And I was like, wow, this is serious. And, I'm about 5 years older than Jet. So at the time I had, been wanting to settle down, of course. And
especially I have people lined up. So.
You had people lined up? You never told me you had anyone lined up. I don't know where they were during the time.
They took the numbers.
They took
1,
numbers.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
No. But I remember, I didn't want to rush into a relationship, obviously. Didn't want it to end up in divorce. So I was really cautious. I've had a lot of relationships that, ended after 2 years, 3 years. So I just felt like, man, for this 5-year plan sounds great because, man, if we're still together 5 years and we're happy and we want to get married after 5 years, and hey, it's got to be true love, right? I mean, instead of just rushing into a marriage and being 5 years into it and realizing, man, this wasn't a great choice. So it sounded pretty good, but 5 years came, and man, sure enough, she was like, okay, you need to decide, like, this has to happen. And I'm like, are you really calling me out on this 5-year plan? Like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah, no, I love you. And she goes, we'll always be friends, and it's not that. It's just, I need to know.
Like, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not getting any younger.
And so it happened. We got the house, we got married, we had Maddox, and it was so funny how it worked because I think we bought the house when Maddox was
2.
Was he 2 years old?
We supposed to have a house first and get a wedding and have baby, but we reversed the order. So you know how that goes. Maddox and Mary.
Well, I wasn't going to tell him that.
I have so many stories. Now I think about it, I'm like, wow.
There's so many
We
things.
can make a movie out of it.
Nobody would watch it. It'd be one of those movies that goes straight to video. Like,
Not even Netflix.
So it was a lot of fun looking back at these memories. And if you have any questions, make sure to comment down below. We'd love to hear what you thought. And that's it. Make sure to watch all the latest videos, and we hope to see you soon.